but The Rock is cooking.
So, not to name drop or anything, but yeah, we play fantasy football with The Rock. But technically, we just call him Gene, and he's the owner of the Bloodline. So how did this team do this week? Well, first off, I like to give a public birthday shout out to Gene, in which his birthday was September 15th, Monday.
Happy birthday, bitch!
So you just gonna bring me a birthday gift on my birthday to my birthday party on my birthday with a birthday gift?
Happy birthday!
And coming into the game, he was already listed as an underdog. And this matchup was not decided till the very last minute of the Monday night game, Chargers versus Raiders. And with a Monday night miracle, thank you Omarion Hampton for that last second fumble that solidified the win for three-time champion and forcing Mr. Birthday Boy to lose. Meanwhile, on the other side of the bracket, Prince gets his lick back.
Hey yo, what the fuck?
Wait, my bad. I used that phrase wrong. Prince gets payback.
I'll allow it.
After losing to Randy in week 1, despite having Jordan Love having a great performance on his bench and Joe Burrow suffering a toe injury that will lead him to have surgery and miss at minimum 3 months of football, Prince won in convincing fashion. And in actuality, before the 425 game started, it was already decided that there was no way Randy was coming back and was taking this L this week. But if you think that beatdown was bad, come take a look at this one between two divisional opponents. East Flatbush BK Blitzing versus Terrence's talented team. Terrence's talented team lost.
Come on. Do math.
By 46 points, with Aaron Jones underperforming, Austin Eckler underperforming because he got injured, Justin Jefferson underperforming, Terry McLaurin underperforming, Travis Kelce old ass underperforming, and Travis Hunter underperforming. In which, for Travis Hunter's defense, he only played 59% of the snap on the offensive side. But to continue, JJ McCarthy, who had a great week 1 performance, gets humbled and underperformed for week 2. Only players to perform for Terrence's so-called talented team were Patrick Mahomes and the Ravens defense. Terrence did have Jawan Jennings and Travis Etienne on his bench, but even if Terrence did start these players, it wouldn't have made a difference.
You win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day.
And the divisional ass-kicking continues with 09 Orton defeating Latveria. While Cliff had Justin Fields on his bench with 29 points, he learned his lesson and he started Fields this week. But instead, Justin Fields disappointed Cliff. And to add insult to injury, he kept Tucker Kraft on his bench, who ended up having a 28-point performance for week 2. And just to shake things up, if Cliff had benched Marvin Harrison Jr., moved Jaden Waddle to wide receiver 1, and put Tucker Kraft at the flex position, Cliff would have actually won by 2 points, as well as covering his underdog spread. Instead, 09 Orton wins and Joe starts the season at 2-0. One of the only 3 remaining teams that are undefeated. The other undefeated team, Old City Pretty Rick, in which Old City Pretty Rick faced a divisional opponent also, and the third ass kicking for the week. Despite being the underdog, Old City Pretty Rick showed why you should not doubt his team, with everyone balling in week 2, even his kicker ending up with 22 points. And unfortunately, 2024 championship runner-up, Mr. Rose, is in an 0-2 hole that he needs to climb out of with his well-rounded team. As the saying goes, third time's the charm. So maybe week 3 is Mr. Rose's week. The last matchup to speak on is Honeezy Boys versus Team Aerial Assassins, where Gabe, traumatized by Tua's poor performance from week 1, benches him and starts Geno Smith after Geno Smith had a great week 1. Unfortunately, Tua and Geno switched, where Tua ended up having a great week 2 and Geno had a poor performing week 2. Meanwhile, it didn't help that Derrick Henry also had a poor week 2. A glimpse into Father Time maybe? But despite Uneasy Boys having the Micah Parsons-less Cowboys as his defense, scoring -4 points, the negative points meant nothing as Amon-Ra St. Brown carried his team on his back with 40 points for the Uneasy Boys. So week 2 didn't just bring drama to the scoring board, it also shifted the hierarchy. So let's check out the new rankings. And here's a quick glimpse and refresher of week 1 power ranking. And now here's the update. Old City Pretty Rick moving from number 2 to number 1. 09 Orton going from number 4 to number 2. 3-time champion dropping from number 1 to number 3. East Flatbush BK Blitzing moving up from number 8 to number 4. Uneasy Boys with the biggest jump from number 11 to number 5. Team Aerial Assassins dropping from 3 to 6. Are You Serious dropping from 5 to 7. Brooklyn coming up from last place to number 8. Terrence's Talented Team dropping from number 3 to number 9. Mr. Rose dropping from number 7 to number 10. And Latveria from number 9 to number 11. And lastly, the Bloodline dropping from number 10 to last place, number 12. Sitting at the top are the last 3 undefeated teams. Who's going to be the first one to lose? My money's on 3-time champion. But for week 3, Mr. Rose gets to have a second chance facing Old City Pretty Rick again. Unfortunately, the second time around, Vegas lists Old City Pretty Rick as the favorite at 10.5. Like we said prior, being that is week 3, 3rd time's the charm, and Mr. Rose hopefully gets his first win of the season. Over on the other side of the league, divisional battle between Brooklyn versus Latveria, with Brooklyn being the favorite. It'll be real interesting to see if Prince can build momentum after last week and get that divisional win this week and start the season 2-1 and prove Fantasy Pros projections that Prince has the best team in the league. But allow me to flip the line and check the next spread. The largest one with Are You Serious projected to beat Terrence's Talented Team. Has Terrence already checked out of the season with 1 win and 1 loss? Another question to ask is, will Team Aerial Assassins be the next team to fall against 09 Orton? Joe and his team, 09 Orton, has been listed as the favorite since the start of the season for each matchup, and he's favorited this week at 2.5. Is Picking the Champion to continue his winning streak the lock of the week? And while we're on the topic of champions, the only 2 league mates with 2 championships each face off against each other, with East Flatbush BK Blitzing looking to be 2-1 and 3-time champion looking to be 3-0. The biggest question to ask is, will 3-time champion continue his luck, scathing by with wins while there are players on his bench outperforming his starters? And the last team to review is Uneasy Boys versus the Bloodline. Is allowing The Rock to win in week 3 a great birthday gift, or is Greg selfish? And he proves Vegas right as to why he's a 4.5 favorite. A lot of questions are being asked this week, but we have to wait till Sunday to see the questions be answered, and then wait till next week for me to articulate the answers. So until then, continue to be degenerates and play on.